The capability trap. The problem isn't strategy, it's clarity. Welcome to Huddle Up. I'm your host, Duane Gibbs. Alongside me, my partner, as always, Mark Bruce, the Hall of Famer, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday with a quick, mindful thought. With that being said, let's huddle up.
Hey, bud, how are you doing?
I'm good, boy. This is gonna smack me between the eyes.
You and
I
me
am
both.
I am guilty of this for sure.
Yeah, something tells me that most all entrepreneurs have this issue at one time or another.
Yeah, no question. So let me start with this thought. The most dangerous place to be in business and in life isn't failure, it's doing too many things at once. Think about it. If you're handling too many tasks at one time, how can you really be effective? I know myself that if I have so many tasks going, I'm not saying not multitask. You can multitask, but to really be effective, you have to focus on that one task. I know I do. I know that we do it in our director meeting for Huddle for Success, and so we try and focus and stay on one topic, even though we have to look abroad and multitask at different things. But they're completely different topics, and so I would say this. Listen, there has been a point in your life to where you've been very successful. You've created great systems. You have proven yourself that you can succeed. The problem usually isn't the strategy, it is clarity, like I mentioned earlier. There are different directions you could go, and all of them make sense. However, you know, you have a hard time choosing one of them. What direction do I go? And so then what happens is you see your momentum slow down and you start the pause. I know that to be true for me.
Yeah, the first time I really noticed it was the first time when I opened my very first business. I had to become the legal department and negotiate a lease. I had to do the accounting. I had to do the construction. I had to supervise that. I had to develop the marketing plan, and I became capable. I was capable of doing each of those tasks. But man, when you throw them all together, it becomes overwhelm. And eventually, when you do get good at it and then you don't want to give it up, you kind of feel like, well, gosh, I really should be doing more. Uh, I, and I can do more. So let me find something else I can do. You
Yeah.
you become like you feel capable of doing anything. And we call that the capability trap because it will trap you and make it so that you do hit a plateau and you can't grow anymore.
Yeah, and so this is what I would say to you, and here's what I think happens next, because I know it has happened for me and I know it's happened for Mark. Time goes by, your energy fades, confidence doesn't disappear, it
Yeah.
starts to stall a little bit. I mean, not because you can't move, it's because every move feels like the wrong move, by default. And so instead of committing to something you started, change kind of the way you're thinking, tweak a little bit, and slowly capability turns into aggravation. When you start tweaking things, you get aggravated, and you kind of, again, the confused mind says no. It's like you get so confused and you just stall and you just want to walk away from it. So the best part about it is, good news is you're not stuck. You're capable of being at a high level. It's just time to find a challenge that matches your talent.
Yeah, it's funny. The key to this is not to do more. It's
Yeah.
it's to take a step back and it's not that you're not motivated. It's you need to find structure. You need to find a more focused structure. You need to create clarity. High performers, you don't need lots more ideas. You need to focus on your goal, stay focused on it, and do the next thing that you know you're supposed to do. Because clarity isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing what not to pursue almost as much as it is as knowing what to pursue.
Yeah. So here's something that I want you to take away, and I want you to think about it. So if you've been feeling paused, like we mentioned, your momentum has slowed you down and you're starting to feel like, hey, I'm just not clear. It's probably not a discipline problem. It's
Nope.
not. Nor is it a work ethic problem. It's a clarity problem, not a capability problem.
Yep.
So I would say once that you could name what that is, then you'll be able to finally solve it.
Yep. And hopefully we can help with that. We're putting together a 90-minute webinar we're calling it Pivot to Clarity, because we feel like every entrepreneur, everybody for that matter, needs to pivot to clarity. Take that pause. We're gonna break down how you cut through the noise and choose the direction that makes sense to you to move you forward without burning everything down. You don't need to start over. You don't need more motivation, and you don't need hype. You just need a structure to get to that next chapter. That's what we're hoping to do in our March 11th webinar.
And it's free, right?
Absolutely, it is 7 p.m. free. Anybody wants to come, tell all your friends.
Love it. Hey, thank you for watching today's episode of Huddle Up. Be sure to watch us every Monday for our full length podcast. It's called Huddle for Success, where we go deeper into conversations to help you grow along with, from time to time, we have special guests that come on that are experts in their field. So we hope that you like today's message. Stay clear, like, share, leave a comment, and we love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay huddled up.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Huddle Up, where we come to you every Wednesday and Friday. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and on social media. If you find this information helpful, share this with someone that you know. We'll see you next time on Huddle Up.